What is the one word common among today's youths? It is job. Because unemployment rate is getting higher day by day, and sometimes because of the government policies, sometimes because of lack of awareness. So it's very important to know which kind of jobs I fit into. Hello friends, welcome to the Economy Primer series of Drishti IAS. My name is Ritu and today's session is about different color jobs. So in this session we are going to discuss that what color represent which kind of the jobs and workers. So moving towards the points of discussion part. First of all, we are going to discuss that why this particular topic is into the discussion. Then we'll have an intro about this particular topic. We'll discuss different types, then significance, and after that we'll discuss practice question with prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to the Drishti IAS channel. Moving towards the discussion part. So here we have taken few cutouts of the newspaper. White collar jobs dipped 16% in December amid cautious hiring in IT, other sectors. Blue collar workforce in India saw 7% rise in hiring in 2023. The pink collar pay gap persists. Green collar jobs in India paving the way to a sustainable future. So here we have taken cutouts of different newspaper regarding the different kind of collar jobs. So in the last class we already had discussed about the pink collar jobs. So in this class we are going to discuss that what different kind of jobs we have. So we need to know that which color represent which kind of the job. So moving towards the introduction part. So maybe whenever we discuss about the white color jobs, blue color jobs, maybe not they are definitely associated with a particular color or particular kind of the clothing that these kind of workers wear these kind of the clothes or something like that. But the nature and occupation of works represent the similarities with the color. So that's why we have given and we have classified the nature of jobs according to the color. So it's easy to comprehend also and it's easy to classify also. So because of this, these kind of the colors have been denoted to the different kind of the jobs. So moving to the first kind of the jobs. So here we are going to discuss different types, that what are the available types we have. First, black collar, open collar, pink collar, blue, green, scarlet, gold, gray, white. Many times we don't know that these kind of color job existed. Likewise also a few weeks or few years also you can say that I didn't know. I know about the pornographic industry, I knew about the sex industry, but I didn't know that scarlet industry and scarlet color represent the sex industry. So similarly there are so many workers, so many jobs we know, but we don't know that these color represent these kind of the work. So in order to raise awareness, and also these kind of things are very much important for your examination, we have chosen this topic. Moving to the first, which is the white collar job. So what white represents? So white has a different connotations when it comes to a different scenario, but in having the jobs or in terms of the all over the economic scenario, white represents the sophistication, and also that the person who is wearing a white shirt with blue tie and well suited booted person represent the office kind of the job. So as the name suggests, as the color suggests, the white collar jobs are basically dedicated to the workers, basically dedicated to the employers who do jobs that does not have any manual kind of things. So without manual labor, they do their jobs. So basically the office jobs represent the white collar jobs. So this is the brief definition of the white collar jobs we have, and extended slowdown to the Indian IT industry. So what we have seen that in the recent past, the India represents the service sector a lot, and around 53% of its economy is run by the service sector. But in the recent, what we have seen that there is a consistent slowdown of the white collar jobs. On the other hand, we can see that there is a rise in the blue collar jobs. So what does it indicates? That so many GDP contribution comes from the white collar jobs, but when it comes to the slowdown, so we can see that service sector is declining day by day. Moving to the next slide is about blue collar jobs. So as the color suggests that whenever any person has to do any kind of the manual work, they always wear the dark color, and the dark blue they always prefer, and because of that the particular job and particular workers are classified as a blue collar workers or blue collar job. So that's why it is called as a blue collar job, because here most of the workers are engaged in manual labor kind of things, and most workers are from the mining area and also from the construction, manufacturing, maintenance. So that's why they represent the blue collar jobs. So these are the definition of the blue collar jobs, and they are generally low skilled, low educated, and they don't have much awareness and much facilities like white collar people. So these are the differences we have from white collar to the blue collar. Moving to the next slide is about gold collar jobs. So as the name suggests, the gold collar profession. So these are kind of jobs which are dedicated to a particular kind of the specialist, lawyer, doctor, engineer. So a particular kind of skills are required to conduct these kind of the jobs. So that's why these jobs are referred as a gold collar jobs. We don't know that all the lawyers or all the doctors are wearing the gold collar t-shirt or shirts, so something like that, but the nature of the work is perceived as a gold, and that has a very specialized in nature, which these kind of skills are not available to every person. So that's why this particular sector is called as the gold collar jobs. So because of their specialized nature of their roles in the jobs, so because of this we called it as a gold collar jobs. And who had coined this term? So the first time the term has been used by Robert Earl Kelly in his 1985 book, and the book name is Gold Collar Worker. So you must know that who is the writer of this book. So the book is Gold Collar Worker, and the writer is Robert Earl Kelly in 1985. Moving to the next slide is about black collar jobs. So earlier it used to refer the oil manufacturers and the workers of who are working in the mining sector, whose clothes become black because of their manual labor and because of different nature of the jobs. But right now the connotations has been changed, and right now these kind of colors has been donated to the graphic designers, artistic people, video producers. So whatever we see that whenever we enter to a office of an graphic designer, where graphic designers are working or video producers are working, the room is often dark in nature. So because of that, maybe this kind of artistic world has been represented by the black collar jobs. So right now, earlier the connotations were very different, the coal miners and oil miners, but right now the connotations are very different for the black collar jobs. Moving to the next slide is about the gray and red. So as the gray suggests, that we often discuss that there is a gray area, it means that nothing is clear in that area, there is a gray zone. So similarly we have also these kind of jobs represent to the workers who does not necessarily fall between the blue and white collar. So that's why they always remain in gray, so that's why they are called as the gray workers. Then coming to the red collar workers. So red collar workers, all the government workers who are working for a particular government are called as a red collar workers or red collar jobs. And from where this particular word has been designed. So earlier what we have seen that in American and European society, we have seen that from red ink budget, the government servants were given their salaries. So because of that, this particular term has been called as the red workers. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about green and scarlet. So as the name suggests, green workers. So green represents the climate, environment. So the workers and the people who are involved in the sustainability of the environment, designing of the different kind of environmental things, climate change and other kind of things to improve the environment, also for the welfare of the environment. So these kind of jobs are called as a green jobs. Coming to the scarlet. So in the last session, I had asked you about that scarlet color or scarlet color worker represent which kind of the industry. So many of you have answered correctly. It is belong to the pornography and sex industry. And generally we can see that involvement of women into this particular sector. So scarlet collar jobs represent to the internet pornography and sex industry. So here your doubts becomes clear. Moving to the question round. So the question is, so this particular thing I had not discussed, so you have to answer into the comment section. You have to find out that what are called as no collar jobs or no collar workers. So we already had discussed about different color workers and different color jobs. So here what no collar represents, and the first statement is it refers to the artist or a free spirit who tend to privilege passion and personal growth over financial gain. And the second statement is a worker work for the satisfaction, not for the payment. And here I am asking the current statement, so kindly answer in the comment section. Before that, as you already know that Holi is coming and Drishti IAS has come up with the Holi offer. So here you can get up to 50% of discount on different courses, on all the online courses of Drishti IAS, and the offer is available from 21st to 24th March. For any queries, kindly dial onto this number. So I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.